Right guys, Mark Crossfield here at Titleist National Fitting Centre, St Ives Golf Club, and I'm going to test the Titleist 917 D3. Anyone who's seen my on-course test with this and a D2, this is the one I kind of gravitated towards when I was on the golf course. I'll put a link to that video down below actually, you should check it out, it's an interesting one. Now, I found I got the best results when I used the 8-gram head in the SUREFIT CG. So the SUREFIT CG allows you to do lots of things with this club, which we'll talk about in a second. But I'm going to do some tests here where I try it with the 8-gram weight in the head compared to the 16-gram to show you what difference it makes to me, to give you an idea of how you might be able to empower yourself and go and get fit with some of the kind of extensive fittings that this club offers. Let's get stuck in. Right, so 917, I've got the 8-gram head in the SUREFIT CG. I've got the neck set to A1 because I like the look that the A1 setting gives me. So I'm not going to play with the neck on this test. I'm just going to play with the weight in the SUREFIT CG. You want full reviews on this club as well. I've got them all in my channel as well. Just search them out if you want to know more about all the other many bits that are on it. So I'm going to hit some with the 8-gram weight to start me off. Now, initial things with the 8-gram head is this is what feels best to me. It feels light, and I like that. It makes me feel like I'm going to control the face, so face the path, so direction, and it feels like I could keep my speed up more consistently for a round with this club. So let's hit some and see what the data spits out at us. Right, so we've got the 16-gram weight in the SUREFIT CG now. It feels obviously much heavier in the head. It's something that I don't like the feel of. Personally, I prefer the light, but I know lots of people out there pick a club up and they like it to feel a certain way. It's kind of another thing, I guess, that the SUREFIT CG is going to kind of offer to players in fitting. Not only directional or spin or distance numbers, but also what it feels like. So for me, this one feels harder to control. I feel like I would struggle to keep my speed up with this over 18. Let's give it a hit, see if that's true or not. Interesting thing with this club as well, I feel like I'm going to hit it more to the right. It feels like it's harder for me to control my face the path with this one. It feels like I would have to work to control it more rather than just with the 8. I feel like I can just hit it. Okay, let's look at these numbers, see if there's anything in there. I mean, definitely I prefer the feel of the 8-gram weight over the 16, but let's see what the numbers say. So look, let's check out the numbers. So I started with the 8-gram in the head here, which is the yellow set of numbers, and I was 99 mile an hour, just under 100 mile an hour club head speed, averaging 246 carry. I then went to the 16-gram and I went basically 1 mile an hour fast, 100 mile an hour, 100.5 for 247 carry, so very, very similar on those two. So then what I did is I went back to the 8. I felt like I was getting a bit warmer, a bit more confident where the ball was going, and I went back to the 8 and I went up to 103, which is kind of neat. 103, 105 on TrackMan is my fastest club head speed numbers that I normally get. So I'm kind of peaking with club head speed there, averaging 250 carry, so squeezing out a little bit more carry. And then I also went back to the 16-gram as well, just to make it fair, and you can see it then drops back down to 99.8. So what I'm feeling, which is very clear in those two clubs between the 8 and the 16, is that I feel I can swing the lighter club faster, and I am doing, with a bit more confidence. Very close in the carry numbers. Obviously these are all carry numbers, but you're kind of around 5 yards, 4 yards further when I get to my preferred weight in that club. Interesting as well that I was definitely a fraction more right with the greens. Reds, blues and the yellows were definitely more at target to slightly left. Anyone who watches my videos, I definitely tend to hit a little draw, and as you put that heavier weight in that head for me, it felt like I was going to lose them a bit to the right, and I did. And it also made it harder for me to keep my speed up where I'd want it to be. Really interesting fitting aspect to that club. I think one that not many people are really kind of focusing on. I think it's one for me as a coach, if I was using it with students, I would would use it for a lot of players. Lots of players don't have enough speed. Lots of players don't have enough control to face the path. You can see there how it's affecting mine. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.